cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Final segment with Congresswoman Cynthia Mckinney right now. You have gone to these war zones to really see firsthand what's happening, and you were getting into how the system tries to imply that you're somehow a bad person. Now they're having no fly list, no gun buy list outside of law. Please continue for the 5 minutes we've got.
Okay, I'll just make it brief, and I can conclude in one sentence, basically, and say that it really is time for us to come together and say no to the tyranny that is about to engulf all of us. And so it doesn't really matter our gender, our color, our ethnicity, our religion, our accent. I speak with a Southern accent. None of that matters anymore. It all depends now on whether or not we believe in freedom and liberty, we believe in the Bill of Rights, the U.S. Constitution, or we're going to be run over by the people who don't.
But I want to get back to the harassment you've gone under for going to foreign countries.
The harassment. Oh, yes. I got an FBI a call when I came back from Cape Town, South Africa, as a part of the Bertrand Russell Tribunal on Palestine. And I came back and basically the FBI called and said that I had a terrorist threat that had been delivered against me, Eric Holder, and President Obama. And it was delivered by some Georgia hillbillies, and those people aren't concerned about me. But you see, it was all to and they blew it up really big. But that's just to create more strife. I know that those people in North Georgia weren't concerned about me, and in fact, if I were to query them, they are concerned about the same things I'm concerned about, which is those people who were making the call to me, offering their protection. I feel safer with the people than I did with FBI offer of protection. That's for sure.
So you're saying it was a way to threaten you?
Absolutely. And of course, there's a soft repression. One of the aspects of what I'm studying now is repression and the tools that are used by government.
Yeah, they call it security, but you're really in a prison. Let's expand on this. What is the best website for people to visit and find your information?
Oh, my goodness. People tell me all the time. They can go to allthingscynthiamckinney.com. And there is not the best website. I apologize. But if you hit the top back and send a message directly to me, then I will answer. I answer all of the messages that come to me. So I encourage people to communicate with me.
Sure. Well, they use the name of security and safety and public safety as a prison. That's how the Chinese emperors got walled off and the women's feet were bound and they couldn't cut their fingernails because you're such a god. You can't feed yourself or walk. And that's how the priest class took over and became the real emperors. And it's the same thing. The TSA, what's your take on the TSA?
It's a bunch of bunk. And if you look at the business of the TSA, first of all of those machines, I opt out all of the time. And we did get a modest victory with the, saying, okay, we can film, because that was your initiative, I believe, opt out and film. And I always opt out. Every morning I wake up, I ask myself, what can I do to resist today? And when I'm traveling, I opt out. That's one of the little, grains of sand that I can put, the little friction that I can cause.
Exactly. TSA is literal slave training.
And also, absolutely. And also the other thing is the responsibility of government to tell us what's going on with Fukushima. We've got something going on at San Onofre nuclear power plant out in California. What is it? What's going on with the nuclear plant in New Jersey? There's so much. There's so many issues out there.
Everything's degenerating. Will you promise to come back soon and we'll talk about that?
Yes, I will.
Wow, what an amazing lady. Thank you so much. I'll say bye to you during the break. Guest coming in studio. Sodium fluoride in the body reduces IQ and increases cancers. Unfortunately, fluoride and its derivatives are only one of hundreds of toxins being added to our drinking water. We're battling the globalists on so many fronts. Health is an area where we can all take control of our lives, and it all starts with that basic building block of water. It is time to purify our family's water. The ProPure filtration system with added fluoride filters is the best system from my research to protect you and your family. InfoWarsStore.com already has the lowest prices on ProPure water filtration. But until December 10th, we are going to offer 15% off the already lowest price. I know what I'm giving my family this Christmas. ProPure. Go to InfoWarsStore.com and get 15% off the already lowest price out there with the code WATER15. WATER15, and you get 15% off at InfoWarsStore.com.
If you want an American with American products made by Americans, here is the Cal Ben Soap Company. Alex and his staff have used these pure soap products for years. These all-natural soaps are made from the highest quality vegetable and coconut oils that are earth-friendly and safe. See them on the web at 5starsoap.com or call 800-340-7091 for a free catalog. Buy the 1 to 2 month sample package and enjoy soaps that are twice as good as what you're using. Or save big with a 1 to 2 year supply of soaps for all your cleaning needs. This is an amazing deal. You can save thousands of dollars and you will love the way real soap makes you feel. See them on the web at 5starsoap.com or call 800-340-7091 for a free catalog.
Have you ever wanted to generate your own supply of electrical power, even save money on your electric bill? If so, this could be one of the most important messages you will ever hear. Solar-powered generators are now available. These emergency backup systems provide life-saving electrical power. Unlike gas generators, a solar generator runs quietly, emits no fumes, and produces electricity from the sun. It's like having an electrical power plant running quietly in your own home. Run sump pumps, shortwave radios, computers, and even keep your food from spoiling. Whether it's hurricanes, ice storms, brownouts, or blackouts, you'll never suffer through painful power outages again. And here's the best news. A remarkable fall truckload sale is going on right now that gets you $1,700 in bonuses when you buy a solar generator. To find out why these solar generators are the best generators and get $1,700 in bonuses for doing so, go to falltruckloadsale.com. That's falltruckloadsale.com. Generate your own supply of electricity. Go to falltruckloadsale.com. That's falltruckloadsale.com.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably in Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
He aligns himself with the truth, and it's time for you to choose a side. You're listening to Alex Jones.
There is so much incredible news out there. They're talking about getting rid of dollar bills. They devalued the currency so much. We've also got the Republicans working with the Democrats to raise taxes to pay more corporate welfare to foreign banks. That's where most of it goes. We've got Democratic representative amend the Constitution to allow restrictions on freedom of speech. That's CBS News. The same Democratic congressman that says that islands float, Hank Johnson, who replaced Congresswoman Cynthia Mckinney, who just joined us. I mean, that guy is the definition of a Fruit Loop. I mean, it's just he's actually hilarious, though. He'd be great to have over to a dinner party. I'm going to be honest with you. Continuing, there is just so much news coming out. Up at drudgereport.com, there's a story, couple indicted for disturbing graphic videos of puppies, kittens tortured and killed. That's a real popular thing the last few years with trendies. Because they're so decadent, people are getting into evil as a form of nihilism. And I covered earlier, mainstream news admitting that under Obamacare, they're going to take sick children and dehydrate them and kill them. It's murder. They don't give the Hippocratic Oath anymore. Paul Watson has an article up at Infowars.com on that. They're even saying, if you don't want your up to age 3, if you don't want your kids, even if they're healthy, you can just kill them. So But it's liberal, so it's okay. As long as it's called liberal. You know, Margaret Sanger loved Hitler, but she was liberal, so it was okay. Now, before we go to our guests, we've got one via Skype and then one here in studio. Amazing filmmaker. I'm very proud of the fact this was produced right here in Texas. Nullification, the Rightful Remedy with Stuart Rhodes, Deborah Medina, and so many others in it. Tom Woods, very professionally done, available at InfoWarsStore.com. And, of course, you know I've had my big call. Well, I'll get into that in a moment as we introduce them here. But this, I print a little over 100,000 of InfoWars magazine. This is the 4th issue, the December issue. And we put around 70,000 of these on the street in Austin and now some in San Antonio at over 1,500 locations up and down the I-35 corridor and other areas. And that's a lot of them. It's 60 pages, color glossy, and the information is off the charts. We sell these at cost because this is an outreach system. And on the cover, it shows Obama sitting on top of an American flag, and it says, "This man wants your guns." And it gets into just so many subjects. And, boy, you can tell I've had 4 issues. The first issue sold out in 2 days. And the ones that we held back, the 40,000 or so, so I put out 60,000 on the street then and held back 40,000. It sold out in 2 days, less than 2 days. 30-something thousand. We held back some for subscriptions, obviously. This one sold out in less than a day, and so we hadn't trucked, because he just came in Wednesday night. They came in on the truck from the big printer. We get these printed in Ohio. It's the best paper and the best deal we could find, so we truck it in. And the magazines came in, and we were going to put 70,000 on the street. We're putting 60,000 on the street because these things sold out. So I just pulled back 10,000 more that we won't be putting on the street so you can get them. People are buying them in bulk in groups of 10 up to 100 because it covers the attack on the Second Amendment. It covers states' rights. It has Ron Paul's entire farewell address exposing the globalists that's so powerful. The text of that with a full-color poster in there. And that's the issue is, wow, the first issue sold out because it was all about economic collapse by design. The other 2 didn't sell out. We still have some of those left. And this one sold out even quicker. So it kind of gives you a gauge of what people are concerned about. But this man wants your guns. This is a great way to wake people up, give a gift subscription. When the ones in bulk and 10 packs up to 100 sell out, we're holding back like 4,000 for new subscriptions. We just mailed out everybody's subscription in the last 2 days for the December issue. So the only way you'll be able to get it is if you get a yearly subscription. If you don't order it in bulk right now at InfoWarsStore.com or call 888-253-3139. And it's basically a short color book with incredible graphics and the whole Ron Paul speech that you can give to people with short attention spans with cartoons and graphics to wake them up. This is a weapon. And I've now decided every issue of the magazine will also get an InfoWars bumper sticker. Can't afford to do the Citizen Roll books because we lose too much money. I'm also going to do something at cost. I'm ordering 100,000 bumper stickers, and we're going to mail them, shipping included, free to whoever wants them in groups of 500. That'll get the word out. And if that side issue. Okay, I'm done ranting. I just haven't plugged anything yet in 2 hours and 10 minutes of radio. So going into the 3rd hour here, I'm plugging some stuff. We've also got Pro Pure water filters, 15% off, running that till December 15th. The gravity-fed filters I use, nobody's got a deal like that. InfoWarsStore.com. We're not like the government that takes your money and then uses it against you in propaganda forcibly with taxes. We're like, hey, we got great books, videos, things we like. And with the Pro Pure, we do make money off that. That's the kind of stuff that funds us. And then we also, again, sell Nullification, the Rightful Remedy. Okay, enough of me ranting and raving here today. Jason Rink is one of the filmmakers who helped make the documentary film Nullification. And you know, I called 2 weeks ago, and it made international headlines. I called 2 weeks ago for the states to secede, but not to secede to create a new confederacy or something else, to secede from the New World Order occupied federal government where the foreign banks brag to shareholders they've conquered us and say, there's no way we're going to take the whole economy. We're only going to grow. We're going to take everything they got. Agenda 21. So Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan brag about that. I'm saying go through the state legislatures, whatever you want, also fight in Congress at that level, from every level. to restore the republic by the states pointing out the federal government's now out of control and illegitimate. When the TSA tells the Congress they're not under their oversight, when Congress is told 3 separate hearings by the Joint Chiefs and the chairman that NATO